Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's KyraJay. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning because you're loyal and you like me, welcome back. Thank you for tuning in to another one of my videos. You guys, I know I look a hot mess right now. I look crazy, I look crusty and dusty, but I'm about to show you guys how I transform from looking like this to looking like this. So, if you want to know how I did that, then stay tuned. So first things first, I am going to start with my hair. My hair is extremely dry, you guys. This is a very old braid out. So I'm going to start moisturizing with some water. I'm just spraying it all over. I like to do this before putting any product in it just because I feel like it helps the product to seep into my hair better. And then for my leave-in conditioner, I'm using this Cream of Nature product. And again, just putting that all throughout my hair. I kind of messed up at this part. Actually, this is where I messed up because I shouldn't have put all this product, but I'm going to show you guys why. And then to seal it, I'm using this whipped shea butter from Rise and Shine. I love this whipped shea butter, you guys. Everything I use will be in the description box. And then I'm using my good old faithful Eco Styler Gel. Y'all canceled Eco Styler Gel. I did not. I still use it. And I'm just putting that all on my edges. So now I'm just going to use this brush to brush up my hair. This brush was honestly a little too hard for me. I think I have like sensitive edges or something because I can never use like the really hard brushes like everybody else. And also my edges don't really need it. And now I'm using the headband method to do my puff. And you guys already know what that is. If you're natural, you just tie it in the back and keep pulling up until you get your perfect puff. And so on to what I was talking about when I messed up. One, my puff to me right now is very small considering how much hair I have, and it's because I used too much water on my hair in the first place. And it also made it really difficult when I started to lay my edges. So now I did start to use Gorilla Glue, but this whole thing was a fail, you guys, and I'm going to show you guys what I did to fix it. So whenever I'm laying my baby hairs on my edges, I always like to apply the product in the direction that I want the baby hairs to lay or go, which is why you see me doing that right there. And then I'm just taking my toothbrush, y'all already know about that, and further laying my edges in the direction that I want to go. And honestly, you guys can't tell, but this part was so complicated because my edges would not lay right. And it was because I had just washed that toothbrush and got like all the product off of it, and I don't know if I brushed all of the bristles away or what, because it was so soft. Like, it was a really soft toothbrush and wasn't doing anything for my edges. So I was struggling for a hot minute trying to lay my edges. So then I also had to keep brushing up my hair because not only my edges wouldn't lay, but my actual hair wouldn't lay either. So I thought all I needed to do was just, put on some edge control and make everything stay. And so that's what I'm doing here. I'm just applying it all over where I have my baby hairs, like I said, in the direction that they're laying. So at this point, my hair is just greasy and my edges are laying even worse right now. And it's my fault because I know that if I put too much water in my hair when I'm doing a puff, my edges will not lay. And I also tried to do extra stuff and use edge control and Gorilla Glue, knowing dang well my hair reacts better to just gel on my edges. So to fix all of that, I am going in with my blow dryer, and I'm just blow drying my roots and pulling my hair at the same time. This is going to help my hair get really fluffy, dry it out, and also just make it bigger. And then I'm just doing everything else the same way. I'm using my gel this time, just gel on my edges, brushing it up, putting it back in the puff, doing my edges, tying it up, and then this is how it turned out when I took it off. My edges laid much better. And then I just like to pick it out just to make it more full. And yeah, so that's how I fix a failed puff. Now it's on to the makeup, you guys. I am pulling out Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade. Y'all know that's my girl. So my attempt was to do my brows just a little bit lighter than usual because I am really heavy-handed and I always make my brows really dark. So I was trying not to do that this time. It was a fail. But yeah, I'm just doing my brows like normal. Ain't nothing new over here. We using the same old LA Girl Pro Concealer in Chestnut to carve out my brows. Only difference is I'm using it for the top and bottom this time. I really don't need to explain what I'm doing, so I'm gonna just let y'all watch me work. Looky here. You guys, I finally got the Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the color 430, and I also got me the beauty blender. I know I'm late. Now this foundation, or the color I got, is on the orange side, which is fine, but I think that next time I am going to blend it with my mix it with my Revlon foundation. So I'm also applying it to my neck because I do have hyperpigmentation there. I am going to do a video on how I'm treating that and how I'm going to get rid of that. So stay tuned for that. But now I'm going to use my concealer. We got a newbie over here, y'all. I started using the Born This Way concealer. This is the color Chestnut. And I wanted to kind of get out of using super bright concealers because I want more of a quote-unquote natural finish. I don't always want to be using the super bright one. So yeah. And it low-key looks bright on camera, but as I blend it in, you guys will see that it is not that bright at all. I actually really like this color. And let me just say that I have graduated from using Real Techniques to the Beauty Blender. You guys, I really like this sponge. I use it for my foundation and my concealer, and I really like the finish. Yeah, I'm definitely going to start using these sponges more often. And the only reason I didn't buy it before was because people said it was overrated. Y'all bamboozled me. Y'all kept me away from greatness. How could you? So I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. The next few products I use, I went overboard with. So to me, this look is going to get worse before it gets better. So fair warning in case y'all looking at your screen like, so now I'm setting my face with my Morphe setting powder in the color Banana Rich. I'm just setting my face like normal, pressing it into my skin. You guys know I'm really not a fan of baking, so I'm just doing what I do regular. But then I don't know if I felt spicy. I don't know if I felt like I wanted to do something extra, because I definitely put on another layer and I was like, let me bake today. I'm feeling like I want to bake, and this was not a good idea because it doesn't look like too bad on camera. But I definitely felt like it did make my skin look patchy. So if you ever felt like your setting powder left you ashy or patchy, just take some loose powder in your skin color or some pressed powder and apply that all over your face. But do it gently because you obviously don't want to ruin the highlight that you just worked so hard to create. And what I've noticed was most effective is if you put the powder just around the edges of the powder so that it looks more blended. And this is where I got carried away too. I'm using my Morphe Bronzer. It broke, so sometimes when I'm dipping it into the palette, I don't know how much I'm grabbing on my brush, and I grabbed way too much. Like, look at me. So now I'm taking my Morphe M31 and I'm using that to contour my nose with that same bronzer palette. So to prime my eyes, I'm using my Maybelline concealer. I believe this is the color Toffee. And now I'm just dabbing that in with my fingers to blend it all out. And today, you guys, we are using the Fenty Beauty palette. This is the Moroccan Spice palette. And the first color I'm going to use is this burnt orange shade. It's called Cumin Get It. Isn't that so cute? Cumin Get It. Anyways, I'm focusing the color on the outer portion of my eye, but I'm also taking it into my crease. Next, I'm taking the color Fez Up, and I'm going to apply that in my outer corner, as well. And I'm really packing it on because this palette isn't very pigmented. I did notice that. If I'm looking to do something really bold, I probably won't use this palette, but it is really great for a more natural, subtle eye look. So in the next clip, I am using the color I'm pointing to now, which is called Casablanca, but then I transitioned to the color right below it, which is called Desert Baked. I did that because I wanted to use Casablanca in my inner corner because it is more like a shimmer. So now I'm putting Casablanca in my inner corner, and I'm just really packing it in there and blending it into Desert Baked. And then I started using my fingers just because I felt like I could get more color payoff when I did that. And now I'm reapplying Fezz Up. I always like to do this as like the last step when I'm doing my eyeshadow. So now I'm using my Milani Stay Put matte eyeliner. I love this stuff, you guys know this. And I'm just gonna do a nice little winged eyeliner, but y'all can just watch me do that part. So now I'm gonna apply some mascara to my lashes. This is the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Love this stuff. And y'all, look at these lashes I'm gonna put on. Look at these lashes. I got these from the beauty supply store for $5. I did not expect for them to look so good when I put them on, but you know what? Let me just let this video speak for itself. Just watch. Girl, I'm finna fly away. But now I'm using Hennessy, and I'm using that for my lower lash line. You really can't see me blending anything because the lashes are so big, so I apologize about that. I did add some mascara as well, but then I felt like I needed eyeliner, so I used my NYX eyeliner for my actual waterline. And again, you really can't see because these lashes are so big, girl. Now to set my face, I'm taking my Morphe setting spray, love that stuff, and my beauty blender again just to press it all in my skin, making sure it's all pressed in my skin. And now I'm taking my, what is this? My Lego lipstick from ColourPop. This is the color Anyways. I really need to invest in more liquid lipsticks, different lip glosses in general, because I use the same color combo. So if you guys have any suggestions, please put them down below, your faves, all of that. I want to hear, I want to know, I want to get some more. And then yeah, same old NYX liquid lipstick in the color Satin Ribbon. I'm tired of this color combo, even though it's so pretty though. I can't get away from it. And now I'm taking my MAC lip gloss in the color Oh Baby. Every time I hear that, I always think of when Beyonce was like, oh baby, oh baby. Anyways, I'm just applying that on my lips. Kyra, what's wrong with you? Anywho, I'm going in with my Carly Bible highlighter palette. Oh, I love this highlighter palette so much. I didn't show you guys the color I was using, but it was the one that was second to the right. Alright you guys, and that is it. This was an ultimate transformation indeed. If you guys like this video, like, comment, and subscribe. You already know what to do, but I just reminded you, so do it. And if you guys want to see more transformation videos, please let me know in the comments below. I love you guys, and I will see you later. Bye.